everyone, we're back. My battery died right in the middle of something. I hate that. Anyway, okay, so what I was talking about was this little piece that I used that, I've already put it away, but that die that you saw in the beginning. And I used a piece of this funkily printed background that a lot of beginning card makers are scared that they're going to mess something up because they are usually unsure about color. And the thing that I think pulls together a card the most and makes it look the most professional, let's get rid of some of that glare, is the papers that you choose. So I like to coordinate everything. If I'm doing something weird on the inside like this, and this, by the way, will go right up here for whatever you want it for, then I'm going to make sure that it coordinates. For the inside of the envelope I'm going to make, I've got a tiny little piece of this paper left over, and I'm going to use it for the envelope lining. So this, I found this after my camera died. It is just a little gift tag or luggage tag that came from my set Journal de Violette. And that just means purple junk journal in French. But I have this set in my Etsy shop. I can't talk. And I noticed how closely it went with the colors. It looks like it was designed to go together, even though it wasn't. So use different things, but if you want to, make color your unifying theme, and that way it looks even more professional than you intended. So I want the orange piece at the bottom. Just going to try to center this up as much as I can. And I went ahead and already inked up the edges of it. You don't have to. But I like that. And there we can see that it's perfectly centered. Probably my first time ever. Now I'm going to do the same to the back of the little tags, some of them. Now I'm going to set this guy offset because I also cut this little guy, thinking of you. I don't know if you can see it there, just thinking of you. I cut that and I wanted it to go on most of the orange so that you could see it. Let me see if I can zoom in at all on this. Give me a second here. I can't find it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it lets me zoom in, it just won't let me zoom out. So I'm going to grab my parchment paper again. And since this is so thin, I'll slide this over so you can see what I'm doing. Since this is so thin, and I don't, like I said, I don't have any of those other more expensive glues with the tiny, tiny needle applicator, I'm just using my Elmer's clear washable glue. It works perfect on paper. I'm going to add a little bit to my finger and just lightly rub all over, especially on the edges where it's going to be more apt to lift. And I'm just going to keep doing that over and over until I get it all covered. Sorry for the brown paint. I tend to work on 2 or 3 projects at one time, and that was me working on the first piece of my diorama for Halloween. I can't wait to let you guys see it. That'll be one of my next few videos coming up. But right now I'm doing the prototype because I tend to make a lot of mistakes on a new project the first time through, and because these are videos for you guys. I don't want that to happen this time. All right, so laying that there. This is how I want him to go. Okay. So I'm not gonna, again, I'm not going to work on doing anything except laying the parchment down. I think I can, yeah. I'm gonna lay the parchment down in one place. I'm not gonna move it around. I'm just going to apply even pressure outward, making sure that all of those edges that I laid the glue on are down for the count, and it looks like they are. Oh yeah. Now, once again, this is clear glue. It's gonna dry, so you don't have to worry about that. And this little guy on the inside is finished. Sometimes you can take a piece of the parchment and wipe up what you've got left over, especially if you need to go on to the next step. So, and that'll dry quickly. But the next thing I do then is pull this back out so you can see it. Okay, the next thing I would do is I like to take an Anna Griffin cue for my cards and use my computer to make a little insert. It usually has a couple of decorative corners or just a sentiment, 1 or 2 word sentiment, and a little decoration, a little separate is what they call them, a divider. So this guy will go on up here, so that it will be kind of a surprise for the person when they open the card. And that's it. That's all there is to this. I would make a 5x7 envelope out of the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. And that's it, out of black craft paper. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions or if something didn't make sense. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.